Staying on the topic of temperatures, KSBY News reporter Taylor Hilo spoke with residents about their plans to beat the heat.
This is like the calm before the storm, the last day before that excessive heat warning that Dave mentioned. And for many of the coastal areas that are unaccustomed to the heat and a lot of the times unprepared, getting creative is almost a requirement for staying cool. A heat wave is on the heels of not only the Central Coast, but a big chunk of the United States. Here locally, AC usually isn't an option in most homes. So where does that leave us? For David Smith, it landed him at Miners to grab some parts for his portable air conditioner.
I saw your weather forecast last night and I thought, it's that time. We've had it too good already.
Smith is ahead of the game compared to most. According to staff at the hardware store, many more are expected to follow in his footsteps.
I feel like it's like once the weather hits, that's when people start coming in.
On the shelf and ready for the flood of people looking for relief, all types of fans and portable air conditioning units. In stock now are box fans, oscillating fans, and even fans you can wear around your neck. With prolonged heat like expected, the threat of selling out is very real.
We're gonna make sure we, get ahead of the game and order fans.
We bought about 3 fans, big ones last year, over here at Miners, and so we did them. We got them in parts of the house too, so it tends to help.
I don't have an air conditioning. I have one fan. I like my fan, but I don't necessarily think that it's gonna be strong enough to protect me.
That's a concern held by more than just Wolfman. With the majority of the coastal areas unfamiliar with the heat and no in-unit cooling systems, branching out beyond a fan becomes necessary.
Staying cool is tricky. We had a camping trip planned and we've canceled our camping trip because of the heat. We have no air conditioning, we have no insulation in the house. We plan to sweat it out and join the rest of the state at the beaches.
Sometimes I'll just take my t-shirt, soak it in cold water, and then put it back on, and then just hang out in a cool t-shirt.
With that heat gaining on us, anything we can do to try and stay ahead of it will help. On top of those fans and any other tips and tricks to staying cool, it's important to remember to stay hydrated and monitor for signs of any heat-related illnesses. Whether you're accustomed to the heat or not, these temperatures can sneak up on you. In San Luis Obispo, Taylor Hilo, KSBY News.
And there is a list of heat-related symptoms. Some of those include dizziness, headache, muscle cramps, dehydration, and vomiting. And as residents experience effects of rising temperatures, so do pets. The County of San Luis Obispo's Office of Emergency Services released some tips for pets. Check the temperature of the asphalt before walking your pet. Asphalt and concrete can rise to harmful temperatures and burn your pet's sensitive paws. Try testing the surface with your hand. If it's too hot for your hand, then it is too hot for your pet.